Kanye been on some weird shit, dog. I don't want to watch this dude because I got Loki. It ain't even beef for his. It ain't even no beef, but like, man, we got a little bit of history. And I'm not gonna lie to you. He took my video down after it was doing really good. It's all good though, I guess. He said, "What, bro, do now?" We're just so used to him doing bullshit, aren't we? I don't know what the hell he's doing to even get in the situation. I don't know what the hell he's thinking to do this. I don't even know what he said. I don't know. Doofus. It's probably the best shit to say.
Why say fuck Virgil after he passed? I think a lot of people feel like he's not here to defend himself, and that I think people are just confused by that. We get the story of how you guys kind of separated and how you feel, but they always say sometimes when someone passes away, can't be for the dead man. It feels like you still have a little bit of animosity there.
I'm evil.
Why?
What the fuck? What? Why? What? What's up with this dude, bro? I'm so confused. I'm dead confused. What do you mean you're evil? What's up with this nigga, dog? You need to inspect this nigga brain, bro. Evil Pack 420 blaze it. Like
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well. Right now, what it's about time for is a Kanye update. We pretty much sidestepped addressing his most recent series of Twitter meltdowns. Not because there weren't any tweets of note that came out of it, but for the most part, it just kind of seemed like a worsened state of everything that we already discussed on this channel vis-a-vis the Twitter meltdown previous to that. Basically, more out of touch ramblings, more slurs, more swastikas, just more off the rails commentary. Also a really disgusting tweet about Jay-Z and Beyonce's children. Really just too many tweets to cover in the whole shitstorm of posts. And I guess another reason I didn't really feel any pressure to talk about it is that a lot of my content up until this point really kind of like pulling apart Kanye's behaviors and statements and actions over the past year plus. I will say, as uneasy as I was to continue covering Kanye and his music, a big
Elon still letting bro walk on his, bro. At this point, bro, Elon gonna let anybody walk on his platform, bro. Like, if Kanye is able to do this, you know how many people he gonna let this slide for, bro? It's crazy. Like, Kanye would have been banished anywhere else, bro, but you know what I mean? It's whatever. Name say he cooking dinner. He said he gonna be in the stream in a minute. Name out here cooking dinner though. Don't blame no side is dying. Yeah, eventually this shit not gonna be no more. I'm already seeing it.
Driver for me to continue doing that was that with a lot of what he was saying, the response that I was seeing to it was that there was a very intense and vocal group of fans and supporters that were agreeing with nearly everything that he was saying. And personally, I found that to be really concerning.
I'm just saying, bro, like, you could support somebody, but come on, bro. I just feel like people really, I don't know, like, just because you mess with their music and stuff like that don't mean you should. And I know not everybody like this though, but don't mean you have to mess with every opinion they got. Just because they make music or do certain things don't mean they're actually don't think that their opinions are always valid or they always have good points. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Especially since some of those morons may in fact cross over into, my views and my algorithm too. So I thought it kind of important to debunk and tear down a lot of the stuff that he was sort of saying and normalizing. But I don't know, with that past tweet storm, it seemed like the tides started to really turn for once, and that Ye was really starting to embarrass himself and starting to make some people really second guess whether or not they still needed to be aboard the Kanye train, which I think ultimately is a good thing. But you know what? The thing about Kanye is that the man, whether you love him or hate him, he is an innovator. And just when you think he has done and said the worst and basically reached the highest peak he possibly can when it comes to destroying his likability, his image, his career, he comes up with a new way to somehow make it worse.
Every single time. I don't know how he does it. And it's like, I don't want to give it attention, but it's just like, bro, sometimes you just can't ignore the dumb shit somebody says. You just can't. And it's not even rage bait. It's just like, bro, what are you doing? Like, just stop. Just like, generally stop. You're embarrassing yourself. You make yourself look bad. Like, I'm not even getting mad for this. I'm just like, yo, you just look like a moron, dog.
This new on-camera interview he has done with DJ.
Like, come on, bro. If you walking out like this, bro, I'm laughing. I'm sorry. Taking notes from the man downstairs.
Academics while dressed.
Like, come on, bro. If you sitting down waiting for Kanye, you think he's finna pull up in some dapper, some smooth, maybe a suit, some casual, maybe some tights and not tights. You know, some jogger pants or something like that.
He has done.
He come look like this. What you gonna do? Tell me you not laughing on the spot. I'm laughing. I'm sorry. I'm laughing. He would have to kick me out, bro, for the amount of times I'm gonna be laughing at you. I'm like, bro, what?
With
You're not
DJ
serious,
Academics while dressed fully in a can we show this on screen? Can we show this without this getting demonetized? He's in a Klansman robe, hood and all, and it's all black. And you can hear him heavily breathing and sweating and just like his voice being muffled by the hood throughout the entirety of this damn interview.
One no rap album's better than Vulture's one. Last year, let's go song for song for song, and it only got half of me on it.
You did that in cancellation, like
it goes on for about an hour. I want to pull apart some of the main points he tries to make in this conversation with Ak. Now, one thing I want to get out of the way before I address anything Kanye says in this interview is this: remember and let it be known.
Yo, Nails, what's good? What'd you make for dinner, my boy? This is nothing compared to my people. Yeah, you pussy. Yeah, on some weird shit, dog. He on some nut shit, bro. I don't even know, bro. He coming with shit every time. Like he said, he comes with new shit just to make himself look more crazy, or just, I don't know, man.
That Kanye willingly and
skinny ass sheets. Boy took a kitchen table, man. I don't even know what he got in his head. I'm going crazy, man. Hey, man, just know, hey, I might be on the album. I feel like you finna use this shit on some troll shit, but at this point, I don't care. Cause I did sound dumb as fuck in that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Voluntarily decided to have this interview and conversation with a man who is recorded.
Yes, sir, but the album, y'all. No, it's not trolling. Real. Hey.
Having a sexual conversation, a grooming type conversation.
You actually sound good in the songs. Word. Appreciate you. That's love, boy. That's love. Appreciate it.
With a minor. Again, remember that before you hear Kanye say anything, which you know he's going to.
Oh, I'm sorry. How could I almost... Come on, man.
Having a sexual... with a man who is recorded having a sexual conversation, a grooming type conversation with a minor. Again.
Yes, this nigga. That's why I didn't want to watch his freaking stream. I didn't want to watch it. This nigga took down my video for talking on this shit. But this nigga got 1 million+ views. Why you worry about me? Take his video down. You trying to take my video down. He took my video down. And I got a warning for child abuse. Nigga, what? I'm still stuck on that because I go back to my old channel and they had me take a quiz. Because they thought I didn't understand. Like, nigga, what? They had me take a quiz because they thought I didn't understand how child abuse worked. I passed that shit with flying colors, nigga. I don't know why. That actually don't make sense. I don't know if there's a bot just looking at the shit and thinking that's how it is. Like, you just put... I'm thinking of so much thoughts I just can't put on 2 cents, bro. I don't know. It should just piss me off. Like, I just can't believe they switched that to me. You were about the wrong nigga. Seriously, bro. Don't they leave ask if the video is for children or not when you... Yeah, I at least said no. It's not. YouTube's just dumb as shit sometimes, bro. Like, I seriously, bro. I don't even want to, like... That shit pissed me off when that shit happened to me. I swear it did. That shit really pissed me off. Like, oh my gosh.
Again, remember that before you hear Kanye say anything, which you know he's going to, about like children and concern for children and other people being creepy around children, and oh, save the children and think of the children and think of the Illuminati, sex trafficking, this, that.
As if this nigga wasn't doing like, ooh.
That you are literally helping to platform a man who had sexual conversations for the whole world to see with a child. The child even called him out on social media.
Yes.
So already before we step into this conversation,
Like, bro,
we can
what
like
is there
pretty
more
much
to
write
know?
off any sincerity behind
nigga-
those claims. And
Mind you, this nigga still has a platform. I'm just saying, bro. This nigga still has a platform. If y'all seen the video, my video, or if y'all seen more context into what he did, bro, it's just weird. It's not like he a predator or nothing, but like this nigga it's just weird. He asks weird ass questions, some creep ass shit, like, and we just don't go on like nothing happened. That shit low key infuriated me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
arguments that Kanye is going to make here.
The whole plan is that y'all gonna pull my kids into y'all, whatever the word is, Illuminati system, and I don't have no say-so on my kids. And anybody close, whether it's the Jews, whether it's Cardi, anybody within my reach, I'm doing everything legally in my power, everything of my fucking mastermind. You get what I'm saying?
What he's doing here on this camera, in this interview, in this outfit, is for clout. It's for clout. But to sort of go over, I don't know, the major hits of this dialogue.
So he act like that Zam dude? Zam? That's not ringing a bell.
Here
My ass almost said Zam Daddy.
that Kanye has with academics.
VC
Kanye
after
makes
this?
it clear that he feels like his life is in danger and that he's under a lot of pressure right now because of what he's saying, what he's tweeting, what his beliefs are. It gets quite conspiratorial, and there's even a point at which he theorizes that the kid from Lincoln Park, or Chester
seen it in a
Bennington, died because he was speaking on similar things, or was also sort of like handling himself in a way that was like a threat to the music industry or the powers that be.
I just know that the kid from Lincoln Park got killed for expressing some of these same truths.
So not only is he insinuating that Chester died because of that, but also that he's under like the same threat that Chester was because of how he's handling himself right now, which I don't know, if you're a Linkin Park fan, that's probably not hitting in a very good way. He likens himself to P. Diddy, not only in ways that are personal, but, kind of like lining up their situations respectively, essentially claiming that the only reason that Diddy is under fire right now and in so much trouble is because, the industry and the powers that be are looking to get rid of him. The Cassie video is like 10 years old. Why is that even coming up now? I know people have all been in altercations with their girlfriends, so on and so forth.
I related to Puff, and then they pulled out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago, and then it made every
name that's crazy. Cock-a-doodle-doodle roasters. Yeah, chicken, man, chicken. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is wild though. The fact that he was like, I love Diddy, free Diddy. The fact that he was like, hey, free Diddy. My brother need to come home or whatever. I don't even know what he said. I'm just saying shit. But the fact that he says that, I'm like, what? You lost your damn mind? I mean, shit, that's not even a question at this point. We already know.
everybody be like, oh, well, Puff's a woman beater, so he's the devil. He needs to be in jail, right? Meanwhile, I don't know somebody who hasn't gotten into an altercation with a girl.
That video was literally Diddy going at her with no mercy whatsoever. So for Kanye, and even though I would like to think this doesn't need to be said, I'm going to say it anyway, to sort of come onto this interview and act like this is just something everybody does and everybody experiences is pretty freaking twisted. Though at least he sort of acknowledges the fact that Playboy Cardi has similar allegations against him, which is something that, I don't know, I feel like more people generally should care about. But look, without parsing too much of what Kanye is trying to say during this first leg of the interview, let me paint it this way. The way he comes across with all of his answers and all of his statements is that he truly seems like at this point in his life, and even academics notices like, hey, don't you have like a bunch of assistants or people around everywhere, or, you know, people who are helping you, team, this, that. Ye truly does come across right now as somebody who is just totally cut off, no contact. If anybody who has a personal relationship with him, a truly personal relationship with him, is talking with him at this point, I have no idea who it could possibly be or what they could even be saying to him, because right now, the way he comes across in this interview is like he's a 400 subscriber webcam YouTuber who constantly makes videos about flat Earth and the Illuminati.
See, I just feel like he'd be doing this shit just for the internet and the camera. But like at the same time, though, I won't be surprised if he's not far from what we see on camera, bro. Cause shit, faking that shit so long, you might just become what you faking, bro.
Really goes on about the Illuminati in the interview. Now, the thing with Kanye is that the more he talks, as crazy as he comes off sometimes, eventually does kind of get to the heart of what's actually bothering him. And
sorry, hey, no, you good. I know y'all conversing. I'm just not reading the chat.
He kind of does this when he brings up the fact that he doesn't own any or even half of like the intellectual property that is created off of the backs of his kids, like Northwest.
When my daughter was put on song, that's when I realized that I didn't own their name and likeness. So watch this. All the brands that I've made, I don't get the name and likeness ownership, or at least 50-50 with my kids. So how's it joint custody?
So if anything that she does in the world of music or fashion or whatever, he doesn't get any money or kickback from it. All of that presumably goes to Kim, and he seemingly is very burnt up about that. Now, if this were a very normal situation among two celebrity parents with their child, I guess I would sort of like understand this concern and gripe, as much as at my core I find it kind of disgusting as a celebrity to find out ways to monetize your children. I find that practice in and of itself pretty inexcusable, but in this case you're talking about it being between Kim Kardashian and a guy who repeatedly crashes out on social media posting swastikas over and over and over, which, like, I don't know, for the health, safety, and future of that child, maybe the money made off of the IP dealing directly with her is not safe in that guy's hands. He also at one point says that Kendrick Lamar is afraid of him posting a tweet or tweets about him.
Yeah, Pika, I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way. It shouldn't be too hard to get. I could really just put a blur over it, to be honest with you.
Due to how crazy that Jay-Z tweet was, I guess.
I want Kendrick to always remember that Jay-Z tweet before he ever crossed the line.
Okay.
I don't know what it is Ye thinks he could tweet about Kendrick that would like be so scary to him. Kanye right now, publicly speaking, is at such a low point in people's eyes. If Kendrick were to sort of like drop a diss track against him, I doubt he would have to try very hard in order to turn the court of public opinion against him. As Kanye continues on, he tries to sort of like contextualize or justify the use of bigoted language that he's been engaging with, be it in his music or on social media. He even has a recent WW3 track.
I'm glad I ain't watched it though. I don't know what they have it on YouTube, and he just saying those slurs or what? Cause I seen the full interview on YouTube. I was gonna go on Rowbell, but Rumble's probably gonna be way more worse. Cause I heard him say something else on Twitter before we even seen a video. So I'm not taking that chance. I don't know.
Track that is out now on streaming, which is so ridiculous and offensive. I don't really know how it's staying up on streaming platforms right now. The song sucks. I don't really want to get into it. It's not worth my or your time. I'm fast forwarding a bit here, but there's even a point at which he's like explaining this sort of like hype cycle of rap artists that the music industry is sort of like controlling behind the scenes to have like smaller artists and hand them over to Live Nation and so on and so forth. And he's doing it all in this sort of like white business guy voice.
And then we're going to get a bunch of small artists, and then, you know, you'll be able to make your money off of that. And then, you know, if we take, Cardi's doing good, we'll make them take the blue pill. We'll have them rap about scams.
And while, again, I feel like, and this is what makes Kanye compelling to some people, you know, there is like a bit of truth there in terms of like observing business incentives of the record labels. Sure.
Your name is what?
Like it's easier to exploit a bunch of younger, smaller artists who have very brief hype cycles. But again, simultaneously, he's painting this as if it's like some huge secret and grand conspiracy, and that the reason he is becoming irrelevant and
Yo, trust me, I'm not, bro. I'm not.
he's enemy number one in the music industry is because, Kanye's too old. Can't have these rappers hanging around for too long or else they'll start thinking things and acting out and so on and so forth. Meanwhile, some of the biggest artists in the industry, like Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, are all sitting on like 10 plus years of music industry experience, and their popularity isn't dying out anytime soon. And on top of it, artists who are even older than them, like Nas, for example, has been having an incredible run with his new records, and he's like roundly respected in the music industry. He even won a Grammy off of like one of the King
Love is a crib and a furry fan of his. That's a crazy comparison.
Disease records. Also Andre 3000, like people would love a new rap album from Andre. I mean, it's cool that he did that jazz thing, but like nobody's telling that guy he can't come out with a new record because he's like too old or too wise or too whatever. There's literally a point in this conversation where he claims that he essentially ended Frank Ocean's career, and him having come out with music that is similar but superior to what Frank Ocean did on records like Blonde is the reason Frank hasn't come out with any new music.
Like when I made Moon, it basically ended Frank Ocean's career. He ain't have a song since then. You know, sipping some wine, like I wanna go to the moon. Any genre of music that anyone has, I make a better version of it.
Yeah, Kanye just being such a supremely talented artist is the reason Frank Ocean hasn't come out with any new shit. There's another point in the interview where Kanye says something that, frankly, in my opinion, is horrible. And that's that he didn't even want to have kids with Kim, and that he ended up doing so because it was like God's plan, which, like, imagine your children either now or when they're older having to hear their dad say that. I mean, at least he's acting like a psychopath and wearing a Klansman outfit, so, you know, you can't exactly say he's in his right state of mind while saying this, but still, nobody wants to hear that or think that. Plus, I mean, I just hate the way that God and Christianity are sort of incorporated into this convo by Kanye. Does it look like what this man is doing is God's plan? Does it look like God planned this? Is this what it looks like when Jesus has taken the wheel? There's another super standout moment in the interview where
I realized that I deadass thought I was gonna get banned just now. Why this shit? Oh my god, why is it on my screen? Why is he just standing there like that? Yo?
Act to his credit does actually push back on Kanye a little bit and question him on his motivations when it came to him tweeting about his past friend personally and in the fashion world, Virgil. And despite the public understanding that like they had a falling out and drifted apart, and you know, toward the end of Virgil's life they weren't as close as they were at one point, people are still wondering, like, you know, why would you go out of your way to say that? Like, what exactly is the motivation there? What is the reason?
Why say fuck Virgil after he passed? I think a lot of people
This is the dumbest
feel
one,
like, you know, he's not here to defend himself. Feels like you still have a little bit of animosity there.
I'm evil.
He just what? How do you respond to this? How do you respond? This nigga, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this shit cringe me. It's cringy, but it's funny at the same time. I'm evil, bro. What?
I'm evil.
What? And he just sitting there nodding like he just said some good ass shit. Like, oh yeah, I'm finna write this down. Like he said some real knowledgeable shit just now. Like, where, bro? That's real. What? I can't take Kanye seriously either, bro. I can't. I can't, bro. I can't. It's like he in his emo phase or some shit. Like, I don't know how to describe it. He in his emo phase. He in his like Rowbellian phase.
Now, how much of this is seriously the case and how much of it in his own mind is an act in order to sort of like play into his need and desire to go against the grain, go against what he perceives as like control of him and his actions and his speech, what he perceives as, you know, being like a pressure he needs to be a contrarian to at all times. Regardless of what the motivation is there, it doesn't matter because the actions and behavior are the same, meaning the actions and behavior of a terrible person. He also gives DJ Academics toward the end of the video a white
He has a
lives
chain? You have a chain on too with it?
terrible person. He also gives DJ
Come on, you have a chain on with it, bro? I thought I seen it all, dog. This shit.
Academics toward the end of the
Why is this nigga calling me? Hold on, bro.
video a White Lives
Yeah, I'm streaming, bro. You gonna see me when you get to the crib, bro.
Matter t-shirt. He also claims that a lot of his motivations behind embracing the swastika stuff and the Nazi stuff is that he is at odds with Jewish individuals in the music and the entertainment industry, and he sees them as exploiting him, exploiting black artists, making money off their pain. So in response to that, he wants to wear and show around their pain through this hateful symbolism. Pause, because I do want to make one thing clear. Kanye's embrace of Nazism and right-wing talking points does go beyond just like mere trolling or going against the grain. Like on numerous occasions, he has platformed
50K?
and cavorted with.
You got 50K? Hey, don't spend it yet. 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 I'm gonna say that now. Don't spend it yet. Wait a little bit. I gotta get Pika shit. I gotta wait for Pika shit to come here. Then you can get it. Usually I want to wait because I ordered Pika shirt. And usually I try to wait till their shits come through. And then once their stuff gets here, because Harry's shit came, so I bought Pika shit. So once Pika shits come, I'm gonna show it on stream, and then like that's usually your cue to like you can buy that for the next person to do what they want to do. But if you want to do it now, you could do it now. I'll bookmark the site. I guess if you don't want to forget what you want me to buy.
Numerous right-wing or even, Nazi alt-right figures. And there's multiple instances of evidence where he's like clearly doing the research in terms of like going down the rabbit hole of Jewish conspiracy and beyond. So again, as much as we know Kanye to be a contrarian, as much as he tries to justify his rhetoric and his actions with, this just being like a statement on his exploitation and so on and so forth, like clearly on some level, he is feeding into and adhering to some of the worst elements of the most fascist sectors of right-wing thought. Yeah, this interview is
bro.
Demented, capital D demented. I'm not really sure if there's anything else that I can or I need to say in regards.
I did not expect to tell names the furry version of birds and the bees today. Hey man, I don't know what to say.
To this conversation, honestly. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about any of this. I'm sure you will. Over here next to my head is another video you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony.
Pathetic Elon Musk song. It's intriguing. It's intriguing. Low key. Don't tell me he made a song by himself, because I'll be damned if I gotta hear an Elon Musk song. Pull up the cat memes. Hold on, wait, what the fuck? No, that's actually scary.
I was just being a silly Billy, like usual.
Hello?
That's when I see evil, freaky Billy walk in.
Who wants to get evil and freaky with me?
Gets the hell out of here, Freaky Billy.
Oh, no.
Good morning, Snowball. Ow. Hi, Snowball. Hi.
That's Rowbell. Where? That's me? Hold on. What, this? This me? I do be looking like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do be looking like that. I do be looking like that. I ain't gonna lie. I do. Play the shit. I thought oh my gosh. I ain't gonna lie, I've decided, bro. I decided. I think I'm gonna get a cat. I low-key been struggling to go, like, if it was a dog or a cat, yeah, I'm gonna get a cat.